Greetings, Awana leaders and youth group leaders. I'm Vince Pierre, the kids pastor of High Point Church.
I'm Luke Zika, the student ministries director.
We want to say thank you so much for being so patient as we've been working through how we're going to do the schedule this fall for youth group and Awana.
Yeah, we've been getting a lot of feedback both from volunteers and parents of both of these ministries, trying to figure out what the best call is. So the final decision that is made is that youth group for high school and middle school is returning to Wednesday nights starting in the fall, and Awana is being moved to Thursdays. And so there are a lot of reasons for this. Last year, when they were both on the same night, it was just kind of hectic. Both groups couldn't really grow and thrive. And so by moving them to different nights, it's going to give each of those ministries the space they need to both grow and just be great. And so we think this switch is going to really help both of those ministries out.
Part of the reason that we wanted to make this video together is because for all of you Awana volunteers, I want you to know that we both know this is going to be a much more difficult transition for the Awana side of things than the youth group side of things. Many of you have built your schedules around Awana and being a part of it, and this change is either going to mean you need to rearrange your schedules again, or you maybe take a break from leading in Awana for now. And so we just wanted you to know that we're feeling the weight of that change for you, and we're grateful for the sacrifices you've already made. We're grateful for the sacrifice that a lot of you are going to make this fall, and we want to just say thank you so much for all that you've already done and all that you're going to continue on to do. I also want you to hear me say specifically that I'm excited about this, not just for how it's going to help the youth group, but for how it's going to help our Awana kids. For the group of Awana kids who are from High Point Church, and some of them that go to other churches but are still involved in High Point Church, you know, none of them are going to stay in elementary school forever. They're all going to grow up, graduate from elementary school, and I'm so glad that this is going to help provide a youth group that is strong and flourishing and growing so that our kids in Awana have a great place to go to once they graduate from Awana. Second, I'm excited about this, and Luke is too, because there is so much that God is doing in Madison right now to reach kids who don't know Jesus, and we're excited that this change is going to provide a place for those kids to come in and be a part of our ministry. We've been doing 5-day clubs all summer, all throughout Madison. They've been so far about 25% unchurched kids, and a lot of them are afraid to receive Christ. We're going to invite those kids to Awana, and we're praying that they'll come, and this will provide a space for them to be a part of the ministry. We're doing Good News Clubs this fall, which are gospel teaching after-school programs that meet in public schools. We have several of those that are moving towards launching, and several groups of parents that are really excited about bringing them into their schools. And we're going to invite the kids that come to Christ through Good News Clubs to be a part of Awana, and now they'll have a space to do that.
On top of all that, the Jesus Lunch is launching again in the fall, which is very exciting. This has been a crazy evangelistic effort. Over 500 students from Middleton coming to this lunch each week, getting a lunch, and then hearing the gospel. And the leadership team of the Jesus Lunch has added some additional kind of follow-up steps and some plans to really keep that going, make that strong, to continue building into those high schoolers who are hearing the gospel. And so we're excited about that. We want a youth group environment they could come to for those who do come to Christ. And additionally, we'll be having an Alpha program coming up, and that's another great evangelistic outreach opportunity for people to come, hear about Christianity, and hear the gospel. So we thank you very much for all of your work, all of your hard effort pouring into students. We know that it's not easy work. Sometimes it can be a thankless job where people don't necessarily give you the recognition you need. We really appreciate it. We know that God has been glorified and honored in all your efforts, and we know that your efforts have been great in reaching the next generation for Christ, and we are excited for that to continue happening, and we ask for your prayers in this process of switching the schedule around. But we really believe that this is what God has for High Point right now, and we're excited to see what He's going to do with it.
Yeah, so feel free to reach out, email, thoughts, questions, anything like that, and we are excited for this upcoming ministry year.
We are.
Talk to you soon.